What up, DBX fans? Got some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse gameplay for you guys, and I'm wearing this crazy outfit. My guy looks like some kind of weirdo superhero. And I finally get to take on BROLY, the legendary Super Saiyan.
That's the legendary Super Saiyan BROLY.
I wish there was a legendary Super Namek or the Super Namekian.
Wait, never mind him.
BROLY was no joke. He gave me that work a few times. I don't remember what my power level is at this point in the game, but I do remember BROLY was giving me some, he's putting them hands on me. I remember when I first saw BROLY, it wasn't in the actual show or the movie. The first time I seen him was in the video game. And I at the time, you know, I think it was one of the Tenkaichi games. I was just like, yo, this guy is unbelievable. Yeah, I just don't want to even fight this guy. I was afraid to fight BROLY in one of those games. So this was actually like my one of my first times really fighting this character. And you know, some of those old feelings was coming back. I was like, look how huge he is. And he's so quick. Come on, Gohan, show me what you got. I need help out here. But it was pretty cool fighting him, and I understand now, like why, you know, you can't create a character his size. Initially I was like, man, I wish you could make a character as big as BROLY, but I think it would make the game look really crazy. Everybody would be making these huge characters. But since you can make such a, you know, a tiny character, maybe it would be cool to make a guy as big as him. Especially since he can still, you know, attack with that speed. But, you know, I was always kind of confused at the whole story. You know, they say he's the legendary Super Saiyan, but apparently he's not the one that Vegeta was talking about. Especially since Vegeta actually...
The wormhole! Let's go get him!
Fights BROLY when BROLY becomes the legendary Super Saiyan or whatever.
It seems the change in history is about to start. Let's settle this once and for all. Please.
And I go off of memory on most of this stuff, so some of you guys can correct me in the comment section, but I do remember. I remember Vegeta, you know, in his, like, he was there, like his father, BROLY's father had been there, and there was some kind of storyline where, you know, Vegeta was trying to, you know, assist them, and then BROLY became BROLY, you know, and he wanted to kill Kakarot, you know, and it was kind of crazy, and again, it was one of those things where these Saiyans, they have this potential of being, you know, unbeatable, and these Super Saiyans, and BROLY was just this huge beastie character. He's actually one of my favorite characters too. I guess at least in my top 5 favorite characters, or at least favorite bad guys. There's one of the movies, I can't remember which one it was, but I know it's when I think it was when Kid Trunks and I believe it was Goten and Trunks. I don't remember exactly who it was, but I think it was they fought BROLY, and it ended up turning him into some kind of monster or freakazoid. I can't remember which movie it was. I'm going off of memory, and I'm not going to research it right now. But at the same time, I remember that, and I just thought that they ruined what I thought BROLY was. You know, how cool he was, and they turned him into some kind of sludge monster or something like that, and you know, he was some kind of freak because they were bringing him back to life, and I didn't like that whole series or that whole, you know, take on BROLY. Thought that was kind of crazy. And this is a very interesting route that the developers went in the storyline. You know, having us take on BROLY in different areas, different maps, different scenes, and then we bring back Bardock, and he is in his true form, which we've never seen him get to this point, you know, in the cartoon or nothing like that. Or to my knowledge, I didn't see any movies where he turned into something like this. This is pretty cool. A good match between a great ape and BROLY the Super Saiyan. You would think that there's nothing bigger than BROLY until you see the great ape. But obviously the great apes, they seem to be kind of weak. I guess that would be as strong as Bardock could become, considering he's never made it to Super Saiyan. But we did see, actually no, we did see Bardock become a great ape. I think it was in the movie where Frieza destroys Planet Vegeta. I think on one of the planets when he was destroying. I think they showed a clip of him being a great ape. I could be wrong. I can't remember. I just remember the Bardock series. And if you're wondering, if you're new to the series, if you don't watch Dragon Ball, apparently their outfits can grow when they grow. You know, I think Vegeta explained that in the Frieza saga. You know, and he was giving his outfits to Krillin and little Gohan. He was like, yeah, the clothing grows with your body when you transform. So even though that's some crazy technology. Finally finished off BROLY. And I wonder how you get a fixed time now.
It serves you right.
Well, that's it. That was the last of my Dragon Ball Xenoverse series.
What happened? Did it?
If you guys enjoyed the video, smack that like tab to show your support. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll have some more DBX gameplay for you guys later.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything else.